In every family, respect is the foundation that keeps hearts together. But what happens when the very person who built the home is treated like a stranger inside it? Today's story is about a mother who silently tolerated everything until one moment changed everything for her children. A powerful reminder that a house becomes a home only when love and respect live inside it. Emma stood by the window of her quiet apartment, holding a cup of tea that had long gone cold. Her silver hair was tied in a neat bun, and the wrinkles on her face told stories of years spent caring for others. For 3 long years, she had lived alone. Her son, Daniel, and his wife Mia had moved away for better opportunities, promising to visit soon. But soon turned into years. Emma missed them, but she never complained. Mothers rarely do. One calm afternoon, sudden knock broke the stillness of her apartment. When Emma opened the door, she found Mia standing there with 2 large suitcases. Her eyes were swollen, her face stressed. "Mother, can I stay here for a few days?" Mia asked softly. Emma looked at the suitcases, then at Mia's tired face. After a pause she said, "Did you ask the owner of the house for permission?" Mia froze. Before she could respond, Daniel rushed up the stairs behind her. He laughed loudly and hugged Emma. "Mom, she doesn't have to ask for permission in her own house." Emma smiled faintly, holding back emotions. The apartment she had spent her entire life building now felt borrowed, but she stepped aside and let them both in. 10 minutes later, Emma had no idea she would soon hear words that would change everything. Daniel and Mia sat in the living room, unusually silent. Emma placed tea in front of them. Their faces were pale, their eyes filled with something she hadn't seen before. Fear. "What happened?" Emma finally asked. Mia took a slow breath. "Mother, we've lost everything." Emma's hand froze around her teacup. Daniel leaned forward. "The company I worked for went bankrupt. We had to leave our rented apartment immediately. I tried everything, but we have nowhere else to go." Tears pulled in Mia's eyes. "I'm sorry for showing up like this. I know we haven't visited. I know we haven't been fair to you, but we didn't know where else to go." Emma's heart softened immediately. "You are family," she said gently. "A home is meant to shelter the ones who need it." Suddenly Mia whispered, "We know this house is yours, and we came because we were hoping you would let us stay." Daniel lowered his head. "Mom, please, we don't want to lose this home too." Emma's eyes widened slightly. This home? The home she built? The home she sacrificed for? She felt a pinch in her heart, but stayed silent. Then Mia's voice broke. "Mother, we're begging you, don't let us go anywhere else." For the first time, Emma understood something. The house she asked permission for was the same house they were now begging to keep. The next few days were heavy. Daniel and Mia tried to act normal, but their guilt kept showing. Emma noticed Mia cooking quietly, cleaning silently, trying to make up for years of distance. At night, Emma often heard Mia crying softly. One evening, Emma sat with both of them and finally spoke. "When Daniel was born, stitched his clothes myself. When Mia joined the family, stitched new curtains because I wanted her to feel welcome. This house was made from my sacrifices, but I never called it mine alone." Daniel looked down in shame. Emma continued, "You two forgot me for years, but today, you remembered me because life reminded you." Mia broke into tears. "I'm so sorry. We were wrong." Emma held her hand. "Life humbles everyone. What matters is that you return, not because you needed a house, but because you needed a home." The room fell silent. Emma wasn't angry. She was hurt, yes, but her heart still had room for forgiveness, because mothers don't close doors, even when their children forget to knock. As days passed, the atmosphere slowly warmed. Daniel found temporary work, and Mia helped Emma restore the old apartment. They cooked together, ate together, and talked after years of silence. One morning, Daniel handed Emma a small envelope. "Mom, this is the new house agreement," he said. "We want this home to stay in your name. You were right. We should have asked permission. This is your house, and it always will be. Emma's eyes filled with tears. Mia placed her hand on Emma's shoulder. You gave us shelter when we had nothing. Now, it's our turn to respect what you built. Emma hugged them both. The mother, the son, the daughter-in-law, all three healing old wounds. Later, when neighbors visited and asked, your son and daughter-in-law suddenly moved back. How did it happen? Emma simply smiled and said, they remembered who the real owner of love is. Because sometimes, a storm isn't sent to destroy your life, but to bring your loved ones back home.